your body.
Well-
You're lying in the middle of the street.
In the street.
I was really hoping Greg was
Not where
lying
you
in a pile of
originally
shit.
were. Not where you originally were.
I like sit up really quickly and like scrub into
what's
my feet
going
and
on?
start looking around.
What's
Our
going on
strength has
around?
returned to us, like, or
Nothing unusual has happened to you. You are back as you were. The only thing is that you have been moved to another street. You just seem to have
Is
been
the-
placed, and you're all in the same place.
Are there still
You just
dragons?
saw-
Yeah, is the attack still happening?
No.
sex ended.
Does it look like the attack
Everybody's
has
dead.
happened?
Yes.
Is the place fucked?
I want to go to
Yes.
the street where we were last.
You know,
Still-
This
where
is
on the
8
city-
gold!
You know but where on the city though? Like otherwise, because you have no idea. I don't know where we are.
Yeah, it's a completely new. It's in the richer like the
Hmm.
fancier area of the city.
I look around and like I look for. I walk up to like a nearest house, I guess, or thing I could identify as a house.
You look around and you can see the castle. That's probably your best like point of navigation. So you look at that and you can see like pretty much half of it is gone. It's
Wow.
cut off. It's just rubble by the sides.
I want to find the nearest house, like on the street. That's not
There are
completely right.
many houses.
I pick one at random.
There is one that isn't that badly damaged, but most of them are just wrecked. There's still fire in some places. Dragon fire is very difficult to put out.
I try the door.
It's locked.
I glance back at my new traveling party, I guess, and then like look back and then like slowly like pull off my belt like it's like one of those things. It's like a strip of leather that's rolled up and then tied. Like,
I want to kick
on
the
it.
door.
You just take up like, which one I'm gonna use today?
Yeah, I just like take out my lockpicks and start picking the lock.
You're just like being fancy. Thomas just strolls up and kicks the door.
Yeah.
well, you've got your like fingers like in.
No, before he does
He just
that.
kicks it down, and it just leaves you with the lockpicks on an open door.
Oh, that was good. That was a good kick. Man, I'm feeling pretty good about that kick.
Oh yeah,
23.
nice. That's a pretty good kick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you kick? Sorry?
The door.
The door.
Door.
You kicked the door. It
Yeah.
goes open. And
Josh just like puts away his lockpicks.
I like there's just like, well, I mean, if the guard like way to be subtle. If the guards come or anything, hey, look, a busted open door. Good
If the
fucking-
guards come, well, shit.
Good fucking job. I like tap him on the shoulder and then just like push past him into the house.
inside of the house, you can see a guard just go up like this, and he grabs his sword.
I rest my case.
He's like,
We have survivors?
he sort of just looks at you for a while. And he
Hello,
standing like
friends.
this.
We are here to gather survivors to escape the city. Evacuate. That's the word. Evacuate the city.
It's going to escape from the city.
Are you coming?
Scummish?
Hello. Yes.
And he starts to lower.
That's when I
Yes,
shoot him.
I remember you.
Is this the nice guard?
Is there a chair anywhere?
You can indeed see that it is the nice guy.
Is there a
Called
chair,
Ah,
Ronith, but
friend.
is there a chair
He
anywhere?
takes his sword down like very slowly. It's like still a bit like he still has a very terrified look in his face.
Marcus, was it? Was it Marcus? I believe it was Marcus.
Yes.
Ah, good. I remember.
Have
Okay,
you seen a donkey?
He just goes away to his table and sits down.
He's
I
not
immediately
providing
make myself
information.
at home.
He still has his armor on, and he's just sitting there like this.
Have you
So you
found
survived.
any other survivors?
Yes,
Where are they?
they're outside the city at the moment.
Why are you not with them?
Wait. More
What are you
importantly,
doing here?
more importantly, how long has it been
Since what?
since the
Dragon attack?
We were wounded, and
I'm like, but I have taken out a pipe and I'm like packing the pipe with tobacco.
I don't know, like a couple of minutes maybe.
oh, not long at all.
I'm
What made
probably
them
the
go-
first one. I'm probably the first one back into the city.
What
You
made
can see,
them?
you can hear his voice tearing up a little bit.
Why have you come back already? Are you not afraid they'll return?
I'm more concerned about my family. Thank you.
Oh, is this where they should be?
Why the fuck was he in
Yes.
a locked house?
Because he locks the door after him like a normal person. I light my pipe and poke it through a hole in my scarf. I'm still wearing the scarf around my face, like so. It's just like tiny Kevin thing the pipe through it.
Nice. Okay.
Would they not be with the other survivors outside the city?
Sorry.
Would your family not be with the other survivors outside the city?
I waited there for a while, but it seems like they either didn't make it or they must have escaped in another part of the city.
Hmm.
And to be honest, if they did that, I wouldn't trust them to.
Oh, Pib.
I wouldn't trust Pip to know how the camera works.
A camera, no.
Sorry. I wouldn't trust them to survive.
Oh, why?
Because you're the worst, Pib. Literally the worst. Right. Where were we? I see. Now, I'm going to ask you a very specific
By
question.
the way,
Yes.
open your resource pack and get your first picture, the one.
Hashtag soldier.
Hashtag soldier. Oh, look at him.
Yes, that is indeed Marcus,
Sweet.
and that's how the guards look like.
That's cool.
Mm.
Wait, is he
Yeah.
wearing the like? I guess it's the guy on the left.
He is the face of the guy to the left, but he
he's
does
wearing
have the
the
armor
armor,
of
right.
the right.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty cool.
I'm going to ask you something which you probably will know nothing about. We are looking for the Book of Dragons.
Are we?
Book of Dragons.
Yes.
I'm looking for my donkey. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm looking for this.
Would that help somehow?
Maybe.
What is this Book of Dragons?
I don't really know.
He looks away for a second. I see.
There was someone outside the city.
Well, you can probably ask the survivors of the attack. I can lead you.
Yes. That would be good.
Gets his gear. Gets his helmet under his arm, and he starts going outside. Takes a deep breath. Goes down the street.
We'll follow him.
I kind of stare at I stare at Greg following and just like, and I slowly get up and stop following. Still
everyone
smoking
follow?
my pipe.
Both of my arms are under the traveling cloak, and I'm just walking, kind of like grumpy looking.
Miserable.
And dismounts.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yes.
I
Don't really want to be left alone.
I bump Thomas on the shoulder, and turn his kite on the shoulder like with a sort of hand on the shoulder, and it's like, hey, don't worry, I hate dragons don't eat goats.
Donkeys, though. Their favorite.
It's a very slow walk through the city.
No, I'm just like, hey, they only eat princesses. It says in all the stories.
I wanna shout, release a loud, booming yell across the city. It says only.
Why?
It says only one thing. Kank.
Okay.
Kank.
Didn't care about the goats. Just
Well, he's carrying the goats.
that's true.
I tied them to the back of him. Okay. Do I need to roll anything?
No.
To just yell.
You can shout.
Yell. You have the
Pick a shout,
capacity to
baby.
yell.
The question is how loudly, though.
You are very loud.
You are very loud.
Thank you.
Would you like assistance?
No, I'm not assisting him.
Motherfucker.
Because you have multiple companions to this stupid.
I'm not yelling for the
Not-
donkey.
Yeah, no,
You
not,
should be
not
quiet,
allowed to
friend,
call
in
out
case
for a
the
donkey.
dragons return.
So you yell.
Yes.
Marcus doesn't really seem to care.
Be
He's
quiet.
just, walking down. You walk down out the gate by the slums. The same gate that was burnt before. It's actually been doused.
I will ask Marcus if he knows anything of the king.
What? Of his whereabouts?
Yeah.
He's fine. He and the royal family actually got out, except for one.
Oh, that's
The
unfortunate.
Dark Prince.
Who
I
died?
never really liked him.
Princess.
God damn
Oh,
it.
Probably got eaten by a dragon.
I just like do the like when you say that.
I love how fucking true you were before I even said it. It's like everything's just coming through.
who was it? What's her name?
Her name is Lumi.
Lumi. It's unfortunate.
Was she clearly eaten or merely displaced?
Misplaced. I believe
He
the term
ignores
is
that.
Misplaced, friendly orc.
Wait, what did you say again?
Is she definitely dead or just MIA?
As far as I know, in the hands of dragons, dead.
Yeah, but not confirmed. She could still be alive.
That's considering a dragon the size of that could ever want with a princess.
Well, I mean,
Ah.
one ate me, and I'm fine. I say that completely straight faced.
What did you say? Sorry.
I said, well, one ate me, and I'm fine.
He just turns away from you. He's obviously like, you're joking. What the fuck? Like, stay
Yeah,
serious, for fuck's sake.
I stay like I'm just completely serious faced. Just matter of fact statement.
Right.
Yeah, he thinks you're joking.
As
I'm
we're
gonna-
as
quick sidebar with Greg. Greg, come over here. Come over here.
Yes.
I don't think we should be so openly trusting with what happened when we died. If someone brought us back from the dead to help them, it stands to reason that someone else might have brought this one man back for another reason. Don't you think it's very suspicious that he's the only other living person in the city right now?
Well, there are others outside.
They're outside. He's the only one.
He came back
inside.
looking for his family after he didn't find them. That seems perfectly reasonable to me.
I'm really liking Greg's insanely trustworthy character. This is amazing.
I feel you are far too suspicious.
Marcus doesn't
uh,
hear the
some
conversation,
caution.
by the way.
Are you like saying?
With
Are
what
you,
happened.
are you whispering with each other?
Yeah. We're in a little
I
sidebar.
was whispering. I just,
Yeah, you're
Right,
chatting.
right,
I
just
would-
go-
speaking normally.
Ray just goes, what
I'm
foul accusations!
I'm not yelling, but I'm just talking
I want
normally.
to I want to use a perception to overhear at least Pip's part then.
I'm just like, I don't give a...
Yeah, that's a 19, so plus 4
You
perception,
hear.
23.
You hear.
Will
Like,
you
right now,
stop
Greg's the only
blabbering?
person I've
My
seen-
donkey's missing.
Like, in the square, like I saw Josh stealing from people, and Thomas was like ready to join into a massive fight. Greg was the only one who's actually seems to have done any good so far. So that's why I had any trust with Greg.
Perhaps you're right, but I feel we can trust Marcus. He was friendly enough beforehand. I see no reason to distrust him now.
On the way back, do we pass a familiar-looking alleyway to perhaps where we died?
We've come down the same way, haven't we?
Yes. You do.
Could we go check if our bodies are there or anything?
Or the bodies of some donkeys, maybe.
Now, let's
Your
be honest,
motive's not
let's be
obvious,
honest, like,
Thomas.
if they're dead, they probably got hit by the green dragons, so there's gonna be nothing left.
Well, the black dragon breathed on them.
I
There's-
could
there's
get a
definitely
zombie
not
donkey.
Black Dragon breathes necrotic damage, so it's basically just a ray of death.
Marcus' death.
We can go and check. Hold for one moment.
For the
Marcus.
record, your bodies are not there, by the way.
What about?
No.
See, friend, your donkey is either alive or eaten.
Oh, that old man next to him again.
Brilliant, Greg.
Oh, the
You
old
start to get
Scottish.
out. You start to get
Your
outside
powers
of
of
the
deduction.
city. You're exiting the east part of the city, which is by the entrance to the forest and like some farm areas and whatever.
There's also a marsh this way.
Yes.
Yes, that is Marsh.
That is a little further
Marshville.
north. The marsh is actually a little further north. It's
Northeast.
like
Oh.
yeah.
It's east, then a little bit more north, and then a little bit more east.
Yes.
And then a little bit south.
But
It's
then
a
more
little
north.
bit country. It's a little bit rock and roll.
It's a little bit. Anyways, as you travel these lands, you start to get to Marshville. Takes a while. If you
Is
want
this
to do
where-
anything during this journey, then you have
Is this where the survivors have gone?
yes. They have gone to the place that was first destroyed. How
That
clever
makes
of them.
no sense.
Seems logical. Well, most of them don't know, do they? To be fair, they'll get there and be like, "Oh,
You can
holy shit."
see quite a lot of tents and very crude buildings and like they're trying to make like a tower of some sort, like just by logs and whatever. It's like a small settlement. It's quite a lot of people actually. Like you'd be surprised. In the other end of the encampment, you can see a more fancy tent.
I don't give a toss about any of this. Where's my donkey?
As we get to the camp, I start looking like I become disinterested with like where the party's heading, and I start looking for people playing games of chance.
Okay.
Well,
You can see
bye.
mostly people grieving. There's not a lot of playing and happily doing that shit. They don't really feel like it. Some of the guards, when a guard notices, it's like, Marcus, you came back, and you have more people with you.
Greetings.
Good day.
Dear God, where were you
Do you
hidden?
mock me, half orc?
I thought we scoured the city for all our remaining survivors.
We've got to have been out for a while then, surely. If
Probably
they've
not
searched this-
minutes.
Yeah.
Ronith, do you even time?
Ron's just like, nope.
Nope. Bitches get money.
The more you question me, the more mysteries you have to solve.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
It's fine,
Guy-
I'm good at puzzle games.
It's
Wait.
time. It's fine. It's Dark Souls. Time is like
Oh, fuck off.
convoluted.
Fuck.
Time is convoluted.
Oh, that's the worst excuse.
I look
I
at
moves
Marcus.
in mysterious ways.
Marcus, you said a couple of minutes.
He walks off.
I'm all the more suspicious of Marcus now.
Marcus?
I told you we shouldn't trust him.
Calm, friend. Maybe he was also knocked unconscious like we were.
That's
Nonsense.
what I'm saying. God damn it.
Maybe he's
That's
under
literally exactly what I was saying.
some kind of emotional stress. Like, he's lost his entire family and his home city was burned to the ground. Feel it's
One does not lose the perception of time.
How do you know? How long has it been?
That's why I've been asking everyone.
You don't know, do you? You don't know. It's like you lost the perception of time or something.
I was killed, you asshole.
I died today.
How do I know who it was today?
I'll look at this guard. Is he one I recognise, or is
No. He's just a random guard, and he's more happy to see you guys.
Oh.
Like he's more happy that there's more survivors. Easy.
Marcus? Is he okay? Has he been?
He's been quite stressed lately. His family, his wife and his kid hasn't actually gotten out of the city in the first escape. He went back in to look, but
That's just
How long has it been since the attack? We were injured.
in clear what?
We were injured during the attack, and
We were injured
yes,
by a dragon.
a building fell on us.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
we were trapped and injured.
okay.
apart from Faluth.
We managed.
Street at the time.
We managed to escape, but we're not.
My name. You can't call me Leaf.
It's true. None of us.
What's the name?
None of us have exchanged names,
Nope.
except me, who has been brashly giving my.
You've been yelling your name wrong. I followed you guys because you looked like you were the most trustworthy, and then I abandoned and sprinted off when I decided your idea was dumb.
Right,
enough.
you start to enter the tent. I mean, the encampment, not the tent.
No, we asked the guard how long it's been since the attack.
How long has it been?
I don't know, a couple of hours.
A couple of hours. You did a full search in a couple of hours?
Well, we tried to. The dragons left, and then
How long
Marcus.
I pipe up. How long did the dragon stay in the city?
Not very long. I mean,
I hear they took the princess.
yeah. So I hear. I don't know any specifics of it, but the king is very upset. I know that much.
Understandably.
Hmm?
Understandably. Did anyone see where the dragons went?
Went back to the mountains, I believe.
North.
Mostly, yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
I look confused at that.
What? I haven't seen any dragons in the north.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like I come from the north.
Why did the dragons leave? Did they? Was there any cause for them to leave, or did they just suddenly depart?
I don't know. I think that's probably what our court wizard is trying to figure out at this moment. He
Ah,
knows the most about dragons.
a wizard.
The wizard did
You
it.
must converse with the wizard.
Where is he?
Yes, he's by the king's tent.
What's his name?
Time to come up with a name.
Izzard.
Is that...
Eddie is odd.
No.
Just Izzard.
Name is
Wilfred Izzard.
What?
Wait,
Wilfred
what?
Izzard.
Wilfred Izzard.
Yeah.
The human wizard.
Wilfred Izzard.
Izzard.
Wilfred.
W.
sure.
Izzard.
Sure. Yeah, Wilfred W. Izzard.
No. It doesn't.
No, that means his initials are wizard.
No,
Like a wizard
he
with two
doesn't
Ws.
have a middle name. It's just Wilfred Izzard. But if you just initial his first name,
Okay,
it's Wizard.
W. Izzard.
Fuck.
W. Izzard.
Okay, cool. I like that. Alright, cool.
Motherfucker.
Hey Josh, you're taking notes, right? Sounds like you're taking notes.
His
What?
name is
I'm not
Wilfred
taking
Izzard.
it. What do you mean?
Are you writing shit down?
No? Why?
I'm writing this
well.
shit down.
I should do it. All right.
You should do that, Greg, because you're the note taker.
Okay. Court wizards. The princess was taken.
Lumi.
Lumi was taken by dragons.
What was the name of the evil dragon? Goramoth or something?
Dogma.
Goramoth.
Gorma.
G-O-R.
Gorma.
Goramoth.
Evil.
One could say he was a dragon's dogma.
Bit weird.
Whoever was talking to you didn't actually say what he was.
I'm assuming he's a dragon right now.
Yeah, he's probably a dragon.
He's probably the leader of the dragons.
He's probably a person.
But honestly, the reason I'm asking for everyone's name is so if that name ever comes up, I can be like, you!
It's like it's just a random bloke, just like, "Hello, I'm Goramoth."
Hello, I'm
It's like,
Gorma.
wait,
It's
you're
just
the
like,
Lord of Dragons.
it's just a pixie.
Yeah, it's Shit, I'm not.
No,
an
wait,
orc
Greg,
in
it's like
dragons.
how do you make the pixie orc barbarian thing or whatever it was?
See, barbarian got pissed off with being useless and just.
Because
I am the Lord of Dragons.
sometimes.
Rules are bollocks.
All right, what do you do?
All right, let's go see Wilfred.
I look for my donkey in this village.
You did not see your donkey.
That's 10
Not in
gold.
clear sight. Anyways,
So sad.
He doesn't care about the donkey, he just cares about the 10 gold.
It was a 10 gold investment. I don't want it killed during session 1.
Too late.
I did everything I could.
I mean, that ship has sailed. Okay,
gone.
you go to the king's tent, and you can see there's like an entrance, and then there's like another entrance, and then the first part of the tent you can see a robed man sitting by the table.
I was
A very
up to
bit
him.
man.
Hello, Myrtle.
A
Wilfred.
robed man.
Are you Wilfred?
He looks up, and the day he looks at you, oh my
Yes.
god! And he gets up, and it's like, you're not from these lands, are you?
Correct. I am not. I am from.
He has quite a fabulous beard.
Good. You should.
Long, he has like he has no hat. Like he's very scrawny hair and whatever, but he definitely looks
Old and smart.
yeah, very old. He's
Hmm.
human.
Hmm.
You're not from
It's
these
a-
lands, are you?
I am not. I am from a faraway land.
I would assume so. Yes.
Yes.
I do not know what land I'm from.
Are you Wilfred?
I am Wilfred. Yes.
Excellent.
What wizard?
We wish to learn more about these dragons. What have you learned?
The dragons.
Yes, the dragons. Do you know why they came? Do you?
Oh, I
We
know
were
about
told
dragons.
you know about
but-
dragons.
Oh, I know about dragons, but I don't know much about these.
Oh, where did you learn of your knowledge of dragons?
Passed down by generations. You see, there are dragon. He's like a very yes, a very old voice.
Stay silent and listen.
There were yeah, exactly. It's like there were old cults that worship the dragons. You see, and one of these passed down the generations and generations of knowledge of dragons. However, I am probably one of the last in Atrana to know about this, so how can I be of service?
I pipe
We
up
wish-
for the first time. I say,
What? Who are you? What are your names?
I am
Are you in the
Starmax.
city?
We were, yes.
Indeed.
I say,
Well, luck was definitely on your side today.
Yes, you might say that.
I introduce,
So was the collapsing building.
I introduce myself as Lord and Stormwind.
Oh, you're a lord? I had no idea.
Lord and Stormwind from the north.
Lord and of Stormwind. What?
No, Ander. A-N-D.
Oh, and what your name was just and.
Nope. Lord Ander Stormwind from the north.
I had no idea you were a lord.
I travel. It's like I travel in low profile.
Yes, understandable. You wouldn't want people thieving from you. That would be terrible.
I hear tales
Hint,
of
hint,
lords.
nudge, nudge.
I hear
Yeah.
tales of lords. They steal from the poor.
You just say that, and then all like happiness breaks, and it's just. All right, who wants a cup of tea?
And I'll introduce myself
Okay.
as Yama.
Just,
I'm my character persistent.
do you say of the wolf pack?
No,
So,
Oh, he's ashamed of his people
Well,
now.
greetings, Hot Fork.
no, I'm just cautious. I don't want everyone knowing that I was totally
Greetings,
raised
Hot
by
Fork.
wolves.
Elf. I can't really see what you are, sir. And he looks at Luth, or whatever.
He looks human.
yeah, I look human. And to be fair, he's looking at like Like, this is all covered, so all he's seeing is, like, that, basically.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm not really sure what you are, but welcome regardless.
That's
And, you?
racist.
Hmm?
It's like, that's racist.
And he looks over at Skamish and we're a strange one. You're tiefling, right?
Yes, correct.
Descendants of demons. Very frowned upon here. Luckily, you're talking to me.
Infernals, not demons.
Oh,
There's a difference.
that is true. Pardon me. Now, what do you want to know about dragons?
Well, it seems strange that all of a sudden they would decide to attack the city en masse like this and then just leave.
Are the
I do agree.
colors separated? This seems to be the first time I've taken interest in, like, anything since, like...
As the knowledge has been passed down, dragons are usually secluded from each other.
Even stranger.
Would
It seems-
the blue tribe, I guess, would they have any reason to want revenge?
The blue tribe?
Yes, the blue dragons. The ones that flew around and murdered everyone with lightning breath. I'm sure you probably saw them.
Oh, I saw them all, yes.
I saw one real close.
Really?
Yes.
See, like,
Blue.
I must excuse my I must excuse my my interest, but I am quite interested in these beasts and why they're behaving like this.
Well, he was blue. He was big. The inside of his mouth was pretty red. That's all I remember.
Lightning, not frost, as I so many times hypothesized.
Oh, no, I heard of white ones. Don't you know about the white ones?
White ones.
Yes, white. Heard they breathe
Not
frost.
sure we have those in Atrana.
Ah.
You might have them in your land, but
They might just be hearsay and talk. I've never seen one, but I've heard tales.
Oh, anyways, this knowledge of dragons is starting to wither out, and I must be frankly honest, I can't really make out much else myself.
Well,
The king's very worried, but I can't really help much more, I'm afraid. And he sits down and like starts puffing on his pipe.
perhaps you know of a place or a person who might know more. Where might we be able to find more information?
You just reminded me of one thing, my son.
Oh, what's that?
And he gets up a book and he looks straight. Anyone with particularly sharp eyes can see it's a contact book.
A contact book.
It's his little
Yes,
black
yes.
book.
It's his phone book.
It's his Death Note. No.
No, he knows all our names.
No, he doesn't. I'm fine.
Yeah, he just does that name and just someone else just far away just goes.
Beep, beep. It's great. I could have given him the name Luth as well. It still wouldn't have killed me.
He puts on some glasses. As well. That's pretty fancy to have glasses.
It's true.
Yeah,
They cost like 50 gold.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
He's the court wizard.
You know, if I had 5 donkeys and
In rain.
five goats, I could get glasses.
Really, he shouldn't have glasses. He should just have 2 monocles.
Yeah, just okay. Let's
He's a
see.
wizard after
It's a
all.
level 2 wizard.
Oh, he's got those opera binoculars.
All right, let's see. Okay, where is it? All right, yeah, looks through it, and he.
You need a
stomps
better
with his-
handwriting.
He like searches through with his finger with one hand on like the glass. Ah, yes, here we have him. I believe he doesn't live in town, so he might have actually survived. The one you could be looking for more knowledge would be Gilligan Talene.
Gilligan Talene.
Yes. He's an old companion of mine. We have done many adventures together, but, our adventuring days are over. Too old, you see. You know?
Yes,
And he,
you are
and,
very
he,
old.
and he points towards his little stick, like walking stick, to the by
Yes.
the table.
Really old. Too old.
The course is a far better place for you.
I can direct you to it. It's past the forest that's been mostly burnt by the dragon, unfortunately, but there are still parts of the forest.
As
that
he
are
says that, a single tear.
yeah. You can probably follow the outskirts of the forest, and you will get to his mansion.
Bastard has a mansion.
So he lives on the other side of the forest.
Yes.
Lovely.
He's an old friend. He likes he enjoys alchemy and all sorts of different intellectual and knowledgeable things. He has a great library. He has many different heirlooms of past adventurers, and yeah, I think he can help you.
He sounds like an intriguing man.
Oh, definitely.
Dismas, do you know of this place?
Would I know of this place?
You have most likely seen it. It's on the other side of the forest. So you would probably see, if you ever ventured to the edge of the forest on the other side, then you definitely see it. It's
I
quite
would
a
probably know that.
sizable mansion.
Yes, I know of it. On the outskirts, on the far side of the forest.
Ah, excellent. Thank you, Wilfred. Thank you for your time.
That is the information I know about it.
Thank you for your time. We will go and see your friend.
You're welcome.
Hopefully.
You know, in more dire times, I would not be as nice as this. Unfortunately, I must say I'm sorry for the ways humans have treated you, your kind. I do sincerely feel sorry.
It's
Wait,
okay.
wait, did he just say that, like, if this wasn't, like, a horrible time, he would have been a dick to you? Because that's what I just heard.
That's
Yep.
the feeling I'm getting from this guy.
He's-
As we walk away, I'm just like, going, like,
It's
that guy was racist.
pretty sure every human here is racist in one way or another. It's just
Okay,
that,
wait, chop
So
off
it's
his
just that they're grown up with it, you know.
Yeah,
and
in
because of
his
this,
old age, he's repenting for his...
yeah, exactly.
for his
Usually,
And he's not dumb like the other people, you know. Like, oh, get bent, you know.
I appreciate your sentiments. Perhaps one day we will all be accepted equal. Thank you for your time again. We'll
I do not care
Pleasure.
for words.
go
I
and
do not care for words, therefore I shall say more of them.
hopefully your friend can help us. Farewell.
And he sits by the table again, grabs another book, and he starts to flip over some pages.
What time of day is it? It's got to be like getting on.
It's pretty much evening now.
Perhaps we should rest here for the night and then leave in the morning.
You say that to the team?
Yes.
I nod. Just, yeah.
I'm indifferent.
Same.
Traveling by night is not a worry to me.
I'm tired. I'm sleepy.
Greg's head's just like, well, fuck you all. I'm sleeping.
I'm not an elf. I'm not like one of you barbarian fightery types. I sleep. I have a regular sleep pattern.
So do I. I'm not an elf.
I
Yes.
thought,
But you sort of agreed with me. Sort of. See? Sleeping.
I didn't sort of agree with you. I nodded. That is agreeing.
Excellent. Well, I have a tent. What about you guys?
I have a bedroll and a blanket.
Dismas?
But I've
I'm good.
I have a two-person
I can
tent.
sleep outside. I'm good. I have my furs.
Very good. Well, let's go find a clear patch somewhere. Set up.
Yeah, you can definitely like set up in the encampment. Like people don't go like, oh, that's my spot, you know.
That's my spot, that.
You may share my tent if you would like. old person who.
I'm now kind of worried that
Lord
I might have kept all of my equipment on my steed.
That's up to you, man. I mean, I don't know where you kept
It's
it.
conveniently appeared on you.
Oh yeah, it's on a backpack.
The disembodied voice was considerate enough to bring the stuff.
Well, I do have a backpack, but I don't think I could fit all this.
I lay down. I don't get in a tent or anything like that. I just lay down. I try and find some. I assume they have fires around, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like one big fire in the middle, and people are starting to like gather as the darkness falls.
Yeah, I camp. I go near the fire, but like under like a tree or something, so it's like a bit secluded. But still.
This is still Marshville, and there are still burnt houses that people are starting to clear out. Whenever.
I should go.
I loot a house.
No, I'm not gonna loot a house, but I'm tempted to. I start heading towards the village then.
Oh my god! I wish that.
You are basically inside of the village.
Oh, I thought the camp was like outside of the village.
Yeah, I suppose.
I start
Out.
Ronith, can I loot a house?
You may try.
I'm heading towards the houses as well.
Because when I said that, I rolled a dice, and I'm gonna feel sad if I don't get to use this 20.
Are you being subtle about your looting of this burned
He's
village?
a half-orc. What's this?
He just strolled in and he searched.
If I become strong,
I have like so many ideas of funny stuff that I can find, but I think the funniest would be I know exactly what that
Have
would be.
him arrested. That would be the funniest.
That would be kind of hilarious.
Consequences for his actions and all that shit. You got to start weaning him early. He's not played for a while. He's forgotten what it's like to have consequences.
I already had consequences for not doing anything. Where the f*** is my donkey?
Well, I mean, that's your first problem. You bought a donkey.
Yes, a traveler would have a companion that could carry a lot of shit.
That's true. And then you have 2 goats for some reason.
Good morning, milk. I don't want to hunt the first thing in the morning, do
Fresh
I?
milk.
I'm fine with all this, by the way. I just love the way how I crushed your dreams.
It's basically just an asshole. Deal with it.
While he's looting a house, I'm going into the houses. I'm looking for a house that has a roof that isn't occupied. So I don't care, like, all the walls could have fallen down and the roof is left somehow.
So you're looking for a house that isn't burnt down? Is that what you're doing?
Yes. Though it could be damaged as long as there is a section of roof still standing.
Yeah, sort of. Like,
I will camp in that.
I will.
It's pretty cramped. Like, there's a lot of people in there. Mostly humans.
I don't think you're gonna find an unoccupied one.
The people don't mind if you just like shove your way in, but like it's very.
I just push people out of the way, all the children out of the way.
Like it's fine. Like people just don't care at this point.
I'm gonna set up my tent and I'm gonna go and chill out by one of the fires till.
So do I get arrested?
If there's people in the houses, I will also go by the fire. Screw it.
Yeah, I'll eat some food, and yeah, just sort of, till it's sleepy time, and then I'll go to sleep.
I also eat before I sleep, but if anyone's watching, I still don't remove my scarf.
Yeah.
Do I get arrested?
Do not get arrested. They don't seem to be having that quite of a tight control of the looting of said ruined building.
Crit.
It was a crit, but you don't crit to get arrested. That's not what you're doing.
Crit to loot.
I'm
Yeah,
super
you
good
critted
at
to
getting
loot,
arrested.
and you were
So
like,
they
"Damn it,
probably
I didn't get arrested." I'm like, "What?" You're not gonna find very good stuff, that's for sure. I don't know.
Find a copper pot. With
That would be
goat
great
stew.
if I didn't already have one.
Goat stew,
Yep,
goat and
You find a
donkey
kettle.
stew.
There
I
we
already
go.
have fucking Christ.
You have a kettle.
You're looting
Great.
a shitty village that got burnt down by a dragon. There's not exactly going to be...
I was like, so what could survive fire?
A
Magic kettle!
Oh, it's a magic kettle.
Yeah, it's a magic kettle.
Cool.
Wow.
Magic kettle.
It
The
brews
kettle
the
can
perfect
withstand
cup of
any
tea.
heat.
Cool.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Oh
We can
my god,
withstand-
we're gonna get to like a super late point of the campaign. It's gonna be like, we need to transfer the lava to this, and we don't know how to do it. And Thomas is gonna be like, "This is my time."
Alright, just rolling.
Anyone pour some lava tea?
All he does is like, alright, we only need one more, and then we can wear these like shoes. And he just walks across the lava.
I throw the kettle into a fire dragon's mouth. It dies.
Yeah, it just dies. Tries to breathe fire and just goes back into it.
I see like when, like he goes in to scoop the lava in the kettle, and then he goes, "Ah!" and it sinks.
It sinks down. Well,
The kettle is resistant, but my hand
who's
is
got
sadly
swimming?
not resistant to
skilled in
the
swimming?
incredible heat.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You have a kettle that is invulnerable to fire, immune to fire.
Congratulations.
Best magic item.
Well, I thought it was like, well, it's a crit, and it has to be sort of like a normal item.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
A really mundane item that
Yeah, but it
somehow
still has a little twist to it.
dragonfly.
Yeah, sure. Probably found a way to use that. Alright, so you
Okay,
all...
when I'm done looting, I spend the whole night looking for Kanch.
Okay, you don't sleep.
No.
That'll have serious effects on you not sleeping.
You
Me
get
losing
very
a donkey is a serious
get very
effect.
sleepy, Thomas.
There are rules for it. I'll find the
Right,
rules.
yeah, there's like rules to, because if you don't sleep, then you're like fatigued.
Yeah,
Mm.
you get very, very sleepy.
I'm very, very sad and I fall asleep on the ground in the middle of the village. I even set up a tent. I'm just unconscious.
You're just like, I'm so sad. Alright, let me guess what you
No, I think he means he set up a tent beforehand, but then spent so long searching he just passed out on the ground. Like, somewhere else, away from his tent.
Then when he wakes up, he's back in the tent.
Yep. Ken mildly caressing my chest.
Alright.
God, I'm not gonna lie, if my character noticed that Thomas hadn't come back to his tent and his tent was empty, I totally would just go and sleep in his tent.
It's fine.
Alright. I think
Probably
that's a
did that.
good place to leave it.
Sure.
Cool. Yeah.
No one still knows my name.
Exactly.
Lord Andor, what are you talking about?
Alright.
Of course I know your name.
And
Andor.
I
Said. I'm pretty sure I just said that.
Lord
No,
Stormwind,
and,
calm down.
no, with an O, with an E.
Lord Andor. Yeah,
was
that's what I
can
said.
Can you write it down later on so I can actually...
Ander.
Yeah.
Lord Andor.
Okay, there we go. Cool.
Lord Andor Stormwind.
So much, Greg. I'm not
Ander.
Lord and / or Stormwind.
Cool. Alright, that marks the end of episode 1 of this campaign, which we still haven't named yet.
We'll
What
have
did
a
you
name
guys think?
somewhere. It's
The
pretty fun.
disappearance of Ken.
Pretty sure it's just like D20 dragons or something.
Damn it.
Dungeons and Dragons dragons.
yeah, exactly.
No, it's just called An Dragon.
Dragon Apocalypse? Oh, alright.
No.
If
No,
this was
it's
on a map,
Dragons
it'd
and
be a
Dragons.
bit where it's like, here be dragons.
Dragons and
Only
dragons.
it's the whole map.
Oh, it's pretty fun. I had fun. I stole money from a guy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ronith, I expect you to draw an incredibly detailed map and then just cover it in dragons.
See, the
did
thing
it-
is,
Pim,
I'll
have you told
totally
anyone
draw a
else that
map, but I have-
next 5 like that
I haven't.
talked to?
But I did say that lords steal from people.
You didn't, no, I said that, but like you didn't. You haven't explicitly told anyone.
I haven't,
Right.
I haven't told anyone.
Hello.
if I'm,
And you
I
didn't
would,
know that I know. That
I
you
would
know,
love a
that I
map.
know.
but
Would you?
terrible at drawing.
Would you like me to draw you a map? Is this what you're getting at?
Yes.
Greg,
Okay.
turn your head 180 degrees.
Yeah. I didn't
Good.
draw that. You understand?
Like,
You didn't, but you made a map.
all I
We
need
stole it.
is like a map that
Sure.
has a city in the middle, mountains in
Mountains
the
to the north and a forest
and
to the
snow,
east.
and then
and a
there's like
marsh.
a plain in between, a plain of marsh in between.
Remind me on
snow and-
Sunday,
Like,
because I ain't doing it right now. And
No, that's fine.
It's good. It's good. No, it's,
we can like.
I've enjoyed
I like
the first
drawing
session. It was
Yeah.
good. I just think my favorite bit of it was when I was just like, I come from the north, and the guy's like, the dragons went back north, and I was like, what?
Hmm?
You're from the north. Where did they go? And they just pull their swords. You're with them.
I most definitely am not.
Probably.
Probably.
Alright,
Well,
thanks for watching.
Your
guys.
real name, Gilgamesh.
God fucking damn it.
Oh dear.
I
Yeah,
ended.
We should
Ended
just
on
cut
that.
this here. Thanks for watching, guys. We will catch you
Thank
next
you.
time. You should join us next time
Next
for more
time.
adventures with dragons.
On Dungeons and Dragons and Dragons.
Yeah.